course, I'm not on camera today because I've been busy on camera this morning. I just want to be behind the camera today, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get the right messages, because you are. So all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me, and then we can answer some questions. So sending lots of love to everyone today. I'm only going to be live for about an hour today because I'm going to be live twice tomorrow, and I'm excited to be able to connect with you all. So I'm just bringing my live up on my tablet, so bear with me a second. You turn the sound down, and I have got my tablet up. So when you're ready, just pop your question in there for me. And if you were glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up. So just to remind you as well, if you are watching this back with me later on, there are answers in here for you. You just need to click on the live in a certain place and it will give you the answer. And tickets are on sale as well for my live event in London in May. If you want guidance on that information, just click on the link below. They are giving me a little bit of fear when I'm connecting today. So I feel if someone's watching this, let go of fear, okay? Because all will be well. So I'm just waiting for people to come in. We've got a Soul's Journey in the house. Welcome, honey. Good morning, beautiful. Any guidance and messages from my DM would be appreciated. So thank you for being here. What does your masculine want to say to you today? What does your masculine want to say? Yeah, look at this. Why did I even get into this? I was such a fool. I love you. So what I feel with this is he wants you to know he's a fool. He feels like a fool for things he's done, and he loves you. So why did I even get into this means anything he may be trapped in or stuck in, or anything he may be dealing with. He said, I don't know why I even got into this mess I'm in. I'm such a fool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I pushed you away. I'm sorry for making you doubt our love. I'm sorry. I love you. So the message is that he loves you. So let's bring in some tarot. So what else do you need to know right now? Yeah, you've got the Knight of Cups. He definitely is coming towards you, and he wants you to know he is. And he wants to make up for the past. He's saying, I'm sorry, I love you. So he's going to come forward to you in his own time, at the right time, to tell you he loves you. So let's get a little energy checking around the connection today. I'm going to bring in my deck answers and illumination. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, relax. The angels want you to relax about this situation because it's all falling into place. You know, relax because he's on his way towards you with a cup of love, and he's saying, I love you. I'm sorry I was a fool. I don't know why I even got into this mess. So he's definitely moving towards you. So the message for you today is relax. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Ashwini, thank you for coming in, honey. Any message from his 3D? What are his thoughts about us? So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? I think I'm going crazy. I hear voices in my head. So this is very much about his journey to his higher self. You know, it's very powerful because what he's saying is, you know, I'm listening to my guides and angels, but it feels weird to me. It feels crazy to me. I'm hearing voices in my head. I'm not sure what they are. And, you know, when I went through my spiritual awakening, you know, which happened, I have been through two big ones. But when I went through my first one, which was, I was around the age of, 22. It was after my dad passed away. And I remember I was sitting in my mum's house and she had this Jesus icon, and I was looking at it and I just heard all these voices coming into my head. And it was just overwhelming at the time, and I thought I was going crazy, and I said, stop. And the voices stopped until I was ready to understand them years later. So the point I'm making is I feel he's going through that kind of energy where he's trying to understand what he's going through, and really what he's going through is a spiritual awakening. So we've also got the energy of judgment, and you know, he can judge himself about this. He's judging himself about his situation as well, and he's asking you to not judge him. He's saying, please don't judge me for the things I've done or the way my life is right now. You know, he's saying, I do want to come to you, but I want to come to you when I can offer you something real, when I can be with you the right way. And obviously he's got to release himself from a situation to make that happen, but he wants to reach out. You know, so you can reach out to him right now through telepathy. And you're saying there, you know, telepathy. So, you know, you can reach out to him through telepathy and say, it's okay. You're not going mad. You're not going crazy. You know, it's normal to feel this way when you're waking up on your journey. So don't judge him for what's going on. And he needs to move out of his own judgment for things he's done. So this is why forgiveness is so important in your connection, because it will lead to power. I hope that helps, okay? And you know, look at these cards coming out as well. I've just seen this one moving on top of the deck. I hope you don't hate me. I want to apologise. So he's saying, I hope you don't hate me for the things that have happened. I want to apologise. I want to reach out. Give it time. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for the donation, Sam. I'm just going to do Ria first. So Ria says, my DM just blocked me. Well, if you've been blocked, there's a reason, okay? He's processing, he's working things out. So try not to take it personally. I know it's hard, but give me a lot of emotion when I'm connecting with you. While someone resembling him sent me an interest on dating app, can you pull me a card? So what you're being reminded is it's not over. That's why somebody similar to him sent you this kind of, like whatever they did on this dating app. It's like what the message there is, he's going to return to you. Okay, even though he's blocked you, he's going to return to you. That's the message. And because this person resembled him. So it's like the angels saying, relax, breathe, it's going to be okay. Okay, that's what you need to know. So what does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say? So he's saying to you, soon, because I'm missing you. So if you're thinking, oh, you're going to unblock me, he's saying soon because I'm missing you. So he's missing you already. Okay, so this blocking of you won't last, and that's why you're being reminded that he's going to come back to you. So obviously, it's up to you if you want to pursue that interest on the dating app, but, sometimes we can open a can of worms by doing things like that. It's really the angels showing you a sign that he's coming back to you. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let me go up to the donation. If anyone's wondering how these chats work, if anyone donates to me, it's an energy exchange, so they get priority on a question. Otherwise, I'll just work through the chat, okay? So thank you, Sam, for the donation. What's Gabriel going through right now? So what's Gabriel going through right now? Gabriel sees you as very inspiring and powerful, and he wants to match your level. He wants to match you because he loves you, but he doesn't feel enough for you right now. He doesn't feel equal to you right now because the Two of Cups is in reverse. So this is the power of the love and the connection between you, which never ends. And there's the flame burning. But he doesn't feel like he is enough for you because he feels you've got everything together. So it's like he's looking at you saying, you seem to have everything together and I don't. I need to work on that. I need to be your equal. I need to be able to equally give to you in this connection. And that's what he's currently struggling with and working on. So that's what he's going through. He's working on feeling good enough for you. He's working on self-worth. He's working on his own situation and his own life to be able to be with you in an equal relationship. So the message for you is just be yourself, do you. You don't need to rely on anyone. You don't need him there to validate you or validate this love because it goes beyond this lifetime. And it feels like as well, he's doing his research right now. He's working things out. He's working through things. And you can do this too. You can learn more about the journey to understand it better because obviously when you understand it better, you're able to talk about it and connect with others about it, which will also be part of your purpose. Everything you're going through right now is part of your purpose. But this is about you being that inspiration and that guiding light. So really saying, I want to be the person that you deserve me to be. I hope that helps, okay? Let me move up the chat, guys. We've got Cece Lynn says, hi, Liz, a message from my love. So what does your love want to say? Jump straight out. Okay, we've got, I just wanted to chat a bit. I just wanted to chat a bit, hey. So what I'm connecting with here is you may receive a hey, okay? He may reach out to you and he may say to you, hey. And you're thinking, well, what am I supposed to do with that? This is when they reach out with one word or you're not sure what it means. And he's really saying, I just wanted to chat a bit. Because he may have also seen a picture and it started, getting into his head. So he may be a bit curious about who you're with. Now, he's saying, who was that in the picture with you? So you may have had a picture taken with someone that he's been made aware of or he's seen, or he could have a picture of you in his head, okay, with someone. So what I'm really connecting with here is, his mind's going overtime right now. He's overthinking. He's wondering if you're spending time with anyone. He may have pictured you with someone in his mind and he's thinking, who was that in that picture with you? So there may well be nobody, okay? You may well not have had a picture taken with anyone. You definitely may not be spending time with anyone. But that doesn't mean he doesn't get jealous about it or he doesn't think about it because, these are things that go through our heads on this journey. So he's saying, who was there in that picture with you? I want to chat a bit with you because I'm missing you and I'm curious about what you're doing and who you're with and what you're up to. So I may send you a hey. So I feel there could be some communication coming in here. Okay, so if he sends you a hey and you're thinking, what does that mean? He's just wanting to reach out. Yeah, there's a celebration coming up here. So I feel there's going to be an opportunity coming in for a reunion energy, a communication and celebration. This could happen any time between the next 3 days and 3 months. So you've just got to be ready for anything. Work on yourself, work on self-love, work on feeling alive and feeling happy about life and giving back to you, and things will move in, okay? But I definitely feel that he's curious about what you're doing, what you're up to, and he's going to reach out because of that. I hope that helps, okay? And it's regardless of his situation. It doesn't matter what his situation is. Right now, he's got a picture of you in his head and he's worrying if you're with anyone else. So he's going to reach out for that reason. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for coming in. Honey Liz, thank you for the Warriors message. You're very welcome. I hope it helps. Can I have a message from DM and C today? What's their energy towards me? So what's going on with DM? What's going on with DM? Again, there's this vision. We've got the Three of Spears here. So it's like he's thinking about you. He's processing. He's working things out. He's working out how to come forward. If he's in the right energy to come forward, what the future holds. So he's doing a lot of deep thinking. Okay, so this is about visualization, taking the time out of his day to actually spend time thinking about you and working out what's next. So he's really in the process of planning. That's what's going on with the DM. What's going on with C? What's going on with C? Yeah, he's in a lot of conflict right now. Really what he's doing in his life is he's dealing with conflict. He's got things coming at him from every angle. So he's very conflicted today. So it's like he's saying, I don't want to be around you right now because I'm not in the right energy. So he's not in the right energy at all to be around you today. He's dealing with conflict in his life. So it's like he's defending himself and he's got a lot going on. So there could be arguments around him. There could be a lot of upheaval, a lot of struggle around him. So it's not that he isn't thinking about you. It's just he's saying to you, I'm protecting you right now by not being around you. Because you don't want to get dragged into any of this spear energy, do you, So just let him fight his own battles and deal with what he's going through. I hope that helps, okay? Just B, thank you for coming in with a donation, honey. Hi, Liz, whatever will me and my person connect, or whatever will me and my person connect. I think you mean whenever. Yeah, when. I see it in the chat there. Be patient with me, please. That's what he's saying. You've got to let go of the when. Whenever you're thinking, when's it going to happen? It's a big message that you're learning to surrender the when. You're learning to be okay with divine timing. You're learning to be at peace. So he's come through with that message and it jumped out of the deck very clearly. Please be patient with me. He's saying I can't rush this. It needs to be in divine timing. And he's dealing with his ego, but he's overcoming it because it's in reverse. So he is overcoming the ego. He's saying, I am dealing with my ego, but I am working through it. I'm working through the things that previously held me back from you. So please be patient with me. Yeah, they're giving me fear. He's working through his fears. That can't be rushed. Well, that's a lot of fear coming out there. Well, that's happening. You work on yourself. Let's get a little message for you. Message for you from heaven is, this is an opportunity to forgive the past, heal the past, clear away any old memories and create space for new ones. So if an old love returns, this is when your person does return to you. It must be something fresh and new. It needs to be that to work. Otherwise, release them and move on. So what that means, is you've got to be patient with him so that he can come back to you in this fresh and new energy. Otherwise, it won't work. And if you're not willing to trust in divine timing, then you may have to release him and move on. But, you can't move on from this person anyway. This is definitely an energy of the return. It could be around June time, but he's asking you to be patient. I hope that helps, okay? And Miss Afat, thank you for the donation. When can my twin flame and me come in contact? Again, it's really what I've just said to Just Be. It's about being patient. He's saying, I love you, regardless of what's going on, and I am missing you. So when they love you and they are, showing it in this way in a reading that they are missing you, it's very likely that things are going to shift forward quickly because he's missing you. He's saying, I'm missing you and I love you. That's what you need to know. So really you need to be okay with the when. This could happen around April time. So it could happen very quickly because he's missing you. He wants to come to you. He's showing that. He's holding a cup out to you there because he's missing you and he loves you. And, it's like the angels saying, don't be sad about this. Don't be in pain or fear because he will return to you. It's just right now he's dealing with issues within himself. So the message is he is missing you. He does love you and he is going to return to you, but it will be at the right time. But it could possibly happen during April. And it could be around the 3rd week of April. Okay, or the 3rd of April or the 3rd week of April I've got coming in there. I hope that helps. But timelines are guidelines. Don't focus on the timeline. Focus on the power of the love. Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Let's find your question. Hi, Liz, sending love and joy to you and to everyone. Thank you so much. I would love to have a message from the angels and my special person today. So, what's the message for you from the angels, first of all? What's the message from the angels? The message is planning. Wow. So your person is planning what to do, and they're currently going through an epiphany. So there's a lot of aha moments and awakening going on. That's coming in because we've shifted into Aries season and because we've got the full moon coming up. So, your person is experiencing an epiphany that's going to put them into this energy of planning to move things forward. That's what you need to be aware of. So what do they want to say? Card jumped out. I didn't love myself. So remember, anything they've done that's hurt you or affected you, it was because they didn't love themselves enough. It was nothing to do with not loving you enough. So he's saying, I didn't love myself, so I had to go within to heal that. So that's what's been going on. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, so much power and happiness today. That's great to hear. Any message or guidance for me, please? So what do you need to know, okay? What do the angels want to say to you? The message is happy times and celebrations. These are what's coming in. So 3 of Cups is a symbol about reunion as well, but it's also about great things ahead. So it's a reason right now to be excited. And that's why you're saying so much power, so much happiness today, because you're connecting with that. So, there's things to be excited about, things to be happy about, celebrations ahead. Social invitations are flowing in. So things are starting to move into your life. This is going to be a powerful time in your life where things start happening quickly. And also you've been guided to listen. So I feel what this means, you've got another card as well, that you are now listening to your intuition more. You're listening to your guides and angels more. So you're dealing with stress more. You're dealing with it in a better way. What I mean is, if you go through any pain or fear, you think, right, instead of going into that pain or fear, I'm going to listen to the guidance. I'm going to listen to a reading. I'm going to listen to my intuition. And that leads to abundance and magic. So because you're listening and you're doing the inner work, the abundance is coming, and the abundance is flowing in through happy times, celebrations, feeling good, things moving into place, which will ultimately bring you and your person back together. I hope that helps, okay? Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation, honey. Current messages and thoughts and feelings from Paul today, please. So what's going on with Paul today? Yeah, Paul is dealing with decisions to bring balance in. Now, this makes sense where we are with the full moon coming up. It's a Libra moon, so it's very balanced. So he's finding balance right now. He's working things out. He could also be dealing with something financial, something, connected with, things in the material world. And he's saying, I just want to sleep because I can dream of being with you. So it feels like he needs to escape from something in his life as well. The Justice card can also be connected with karmic endings. The need to release something. It can be connected with things like divorce, things like legal contracts, money, like financial issues, like debt, that kind of thing. So I feel he's going through some struggles in his life that he needs to balance. And he's kind of thinking, I just want to go to sleep to escape all of that, because then I can dream of being with you, because that's where the peace is. That's where the peace is. That's where happiness is, joy. That's where he can relax and be himself without fear. So he's going through some stuff, and you're his light. You're his comfort. You're his, his safety net. You're where he feels he can be himself. So it's like he's saying, I'm dealing with some stuff. It's doing my head and it's stressing me out. And that's what they show me there. And I just want to escape from it to dream of being with you. So just give him time to deal with whatever he's dealing with, because obviously he's got to deal with this to, sort it out to be with you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Nina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I'm feeling fantastic about my twin flame journey. That's amazing to hear. I'm just a little down about my friends. Any guidance about the situation? Remember, you can't rescue that person. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So in other words, you can give your friend help and guidance and support, but your friend has to be the one to take that guidance on and do something with it. So try and breathe through it. You can call on the angels to be with this person and, to help this person to be at ease, but don't let it drag you down, okay? The message is judgment. So forgive yourself and others. You may need to forgive yourself for not being able to help in that way, the way you want to. And remember, forgive. Father, forgive her. She doesn't know what she's doing, or, she's going through something. And be kinder to yourself. So really, she needs to be kinder to herself. Don't take it personally because It doesn't matter what people think, it matters what you think. So these are kind of the lessons that this person is learning right now, to be kind to herself, to not take it personally, to not care what people think. It's what, this person thinks that matters. And there needs to be forgiveness within her situation or connection or anything she's going through. So don't, kind of judge yourself because you may not be able to help. It's just the fact that she needs to be able to accept that help. And she's maybe not ready to accept it right now. That's coming through very clearly. Okay, so let's bring in a little message from the angels about this. Just see what message I can bring in. I'm going to bring in a Guided by Angels card here. Yeah, the angels are saying we're right by your side. And, they know you struggle with certain things. So call on them and they will help you with this. Okay, but that's the message. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I hope that helps, okay? You know what I mean by that. So thank you for those donations, guys. I'm going to go back into the chat now. So we've got Cronith says, currently going through a heartbreak and I loved her so much, words can't even describe it. I'm sorry you're going through that, honey, but it is for soul growth as well. It will make you stronger. Something good will come out of it. I would do anything to hold her again. She changed my life, mind pulling for me. So it's very likely this is a soul connection, a twin flame connection. That's why you may have been guided to come onto the channel here. So what do you need to know? Okay, what do you need to know about this connection right now? Yeah, it's hurting you right now. You can't even relax because this is what you've been shown here is, this is a time in your life right now where there's a lot changing, there's a lot going on. I feel this person is also needing to reflect on their life a little bit and think about what they want. So it's not even really about you, it's about them and what they need to do to bring great change into their life and, trying to find themselves a little bit. This whole journey is a journey of awakening and understanding and moving back into alignment with the self. And I feel that's what's happening right now. And you obviously aren't, you're struggling, you're feeling in pain, you may be struggling to sleep because you're also being guided to go within and reflect on things, to heal things and focus on yourself right now. But you're struggling with that because you want to make it right with this person, or maybe you want to, contact them or sort things out. And the angel's saying you've just got to let things breathe right now. If you're meant to be with this person, you'll come back together. With twin flame love, it's never over anyway. And I feel that's actually what you're feeling, that I can't forget this person. I love this person. I want this person. But it's driving you a bit mad. It's like obsessive energy where you can't relax. So the angels are wanting you to relax right now and you'll see things a bit more clearly. So breathe through what you're going through. Try and center yourself. Bring yourself back into the present moment. Call on the angels, especially Archangel Honiel, who will put you into an energy of peace. And they're giving me fear, and then maybe you'll be able to relax a bit more, because I feel like you may not even be sleeping properly, or this may be affecting how you're eating, how you're functioning. So you need to relax and breathe. So is there anything you need to know about this connection right now? It's about self-love. So when there's a separation, or you go your separate ways or anything like that, it's really about needing to love yourself more. It's not that this person doesn't love you. They don't really love themselves enough right now. And that's why they need to go into this energy of self-love and working on the self. And at the right time, if you're meant to be, they'll come back to you in a different energy. So use this time for you to work on yourself, your dreams, your goals, things you enjoy, things you may have forgotten about yourself while you've been in that connection. And then the universe will create the way. I hope that helps, okay? And Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I hope you're well. Can you see any timelines and any message from Mohammed approaching me as I have surrendered and I'm curious? So, when you surrender more, because what you need to remember is if you're still asking about timelines, you haven't fully surrendered to timelines. So, what the angels are showing you in this card is you can't miss out on what's meant for you. And it can be painful because you're thinking, well, when, and I know you surrender. I'm not saying you're not doing the work in that way, but something is still being sorted out. And really you both want to cuddle each other. You're thinking, I just wish we could cuddle now. I just wish we could cuddle each other now. That's really what you want more than anything else, to feel this person's presence with you. And it's like the angels are saying, just be, patient a little bit longer, because, the Five of Swords is an energy where what you want is coming. You're being reminded that you are the victor of your life, so this is about you taking control and trusting the process. I finally found the courage to tell you how I feel. So he's going to tell you how he feels. He is. This is coming. And I feel that, it's going to happen after May. I feel something shifting after May. So it could happen in May, but I feel it's possibly going to happen after May. So what else do you need to know about this? Okay, we've got children here, and we've got the Kundalini and reflection. I've got 4 cards coming out in 1111. So I feel you may see the number 1111 as a sign of the when. Okay, so 1111 is obviously that sign of awakening and things going on. And I definitely feel these are the things going on that I'm going to talk about in a moment. But I feel when you start seeing 1111, that's going to be a sign for you, Michelle, that this is when he's moving to you. But I feel he's reflecting on his life right now, especially children, wanting children or having children, and he's thinking about the Kundalini. So this is a big sign as well that children could be in your future, making babies, or even if you don't want to make babies, you're definitely going to be, making love a lot because you've got the Kundalini energy there. So this is about moving back towards you in the right energy when he can be with you the right way. So I feel you're going to be building a family, whatever that means for the both of you. And so when you think you've surrendered, which is saying you have, surrender more. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, could I get a reading on the person on my mind and what the future may hold? Big thank you to everyone who's here. If you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up. What do you need to know? Okay, so the message is this person is going to make your dreams come true, even if they are not doing that right now, okay? Because it feels like right now your person is a bit defensive, isn't quite ready. So it may seem like they are quiet or distant or, holding themselves back in some way. But this is your love, because you've got the lovers. So you're definitely going to come together and you're definitely going to be together. And this is a dream come true. Okay, so look at the magic in this connection. I mean, if you're wondering what this deck is, by the way, it's the Game of Thrones Tarot. But this is coming together the right way. And, you have to be trusting in the process. What they're really showing me with the 9 energy there is obviously 9 is about spiritual growth. But it's very much about the incubation period. Think about a baby. Baby in the womb, it takes 9 months for a baby to be born. And during that time in the womb, there's lots of growth and healing taking place. And that's really what's going on within your connection right now. There's lots of growth and lots of healing taking place to make it a dream come true, which is what it will be. So the angels want you to know that. So again, this could be from September, things start moving into this energy here, but there's no doubt there at all that you both want and love each other. So your person is saying, yeah, I'm barely containing my desire for you. So, that means he's like a volcano that's ready to explode. And he's saying, I swear I can feel your hands on my face sometimes. So he can feel you there with him. And he's saying, I'm barely containing this desire. And he's also feeling a bit jealous and curious, so, are you seeing anyone new? That's like, I hope you're not with anybody else. I hope there's nobody else paying you attention. So it's kind of like this, I'm going to creep back into your life. And I don't mean creep as in as a creep. I mean kind of move in slowly to find out what you're doing, if there's anyone else around you. But things are definitely moving forward. And, because you're asking about what the future will be, it will be a dream come true. Just don't worry if he seems to be defensive right now or, not allowing your love in. Obviously he's got his arms crossed, so he's not allowing your love in because he's really in that incubation stage. I hope that helps, okay? DP, thank you for the donation, honey. There's no question in there, so, just pop your question in the chat for me. That's why I say if you are donating, please put your question in with the donation if you can. Otherwise, I'll have to look around the chat and it can be harder. So before I do your question, I can see you've donated, obviously. I'm just going to go back into the chat. So we're going to do a message for Risto. Says, hi, Liz, do you have some messages for me with my DM? So this is a message for Risto Carl, okay? What do we need to know for Risto? I actually watched a tarot reading to see how you felt about me. Well, that's what you're doing right now. You're watching this, and having a reading to see how he feels about you, how this person feels about you. But I feel that they've done this about you. Now, I'm not saying they've actually had a tarot reading where they've actually gone out of the way and paid for a reading with someone. What I mean is something may have popped up on their phone. Something could have popped up on their YouTube feed, or something's come into their awareness and they may have clicked on it. They may have even clicked on it by accident, not knowing what it is. It could have even been on TikTok or, Instagram or Facebook, whatever platform your person is on. but it popped up and then they carried on watching it because it was resonating so much. So it's like your person is saying, wow, I actually watched the tarot reading and it made sense. And I was wondering during that reading how you felt about me. So this is curiosity. Your person is curious as to what's going on. Okay, what you're feeling and thinking as well. And also the energy is the 7 of coins. So it's moving into place. Everything you're wanting and asking for is moving into place, even if you're missing this person. And this person is definitely missing you. So 3 of Swords means missing each other, heartbreak, pain, separation, that kind of thing. But the angels don't want you to focus on that. They want you to focus on love because your dreams are manifesting with this person. So this is all kind of falling into place between now and July, but you have to be patient because the more you focus on it and want it, the more pain you're going to be in. The angels are wanting you to focus on your life and love and joy and all the wonderful things. And then before you know it, things will start moving forward again. I hope that helps, okay? So we got DP, thank you for the donation. My name is Deepti. What karmic balance am I living with Ankush? Okay, so what karmic balance am I living with Ankush? So I'm just going to connect with the energy of, your connection with this person. So the message is we've got the 10 of Cups, okay? We've also got the 7 of Spears. Now, this is actually showing you here that there's a definite reason that you are involved with this person, okay? And the 10 of Cups is an energy of love. It's a really powerful card. But it's also showing you that there could be some defensive energy around this. So you may have to defend yourself within this relationship with this person. So it may feel out of balance because of that. It may feel like you're always standing up for what you believe in, or you're always speaking your truth, or, you may even feel like you're walking on eggshells in some way, or, you may be a little bit afraid of saying certain things or doing certain things because you don't want to mess anything up. And the angel's saying, just be yourself. That's the message I've got coming through for you. I have to give you the message that's coming through for you. And the message that's coming through for you is to be yourself, because you don't need to be defensive in this way. And if your person is being defensive, then that's something they are healing within themselves. It's like they're wearing armor or shield and they've got a lot going on, and, they may be taking that out on you in some way. Because when I'm connecting with this 10 of Cups energy, this is a beautiful energy around the two of you. And you're saying, what karmic balance am I in? It doesn't feel karmic at all. When I'm connecting with this, the karmic thing about it is how you may be dealing with it, or, maybe you're taking something too seriously, or you're getting triggered by something, or there's things outside of you that are affecting you, like other people or situations. Because when I'm connecting with this connection, it's a beautiful thing. You can even see all the the flames and the burning of the candles in there, which symbolizes a collective energy of twin flames. So I just feel that there's outside influences or fear that's getting in the way. So there's like a defensive energy that needs to be released here. And I feel that it's going to improve from July to October. So I feel by October, this is going to feel much better than it does now. So really the message for you is don't give up and continue to be yourself. And if you find that you're not getting what you need right now in that relationship, make sure you're giving it to yourself. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go back down the chat, guys. Bear with me a second. Thank you as well for all the donations there. The next question is we've got Subi says 5 channeled messages from Horrenda, or channeled messages from Horrenda. So I don't know if you mean 5 as in you will like 5, or you want 5 channel messages. I can't just give you 5 channel messages. I'll give you a message you need to hear, okay? So what do you need to know? The message is the 5 of coins. So this is saying to you, you can't miss out on what's meant for you. Make sure you're focusing on the blessings in your life right now, because that's going to bring opportunities to you. We can go into fear about things like money or security or love, all the things that when we're in fear of not receiving what we want. And that's what this person is doing. This person is feeling, am I going to get what I want? She feels like a bowl needs to be full. And she's outside of something. She's feeling outside of something. So you may feel outside of something right now when everything is inside of you. So everything we need is already within us. Everything we need is within us and above us. And that's what the angels want you to remember. So focus on the blessings right now. Focus on joy, gratitude, breathing things out. And that will bring in what you want. Okay? I hope that helps. Andrew, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just seeing if I've got your question. Pop it in the chat for me. I'm just going to move up the chat and answer a question while I'm waiting for your question. So the next question we've got is, Gina says, Chris ran to the Middle East. Is he finding himself? I feel you already know that, otherwise you wouldn't have said that. You know, you already know that he's got to, go somewhere to find himself. But, the love is still there. So whatever's going on, the love is still there. And, I feel this is definitely about coming back together anyway. So the energy is the love hasn't gone anywhere. When they pull away in that way, and this card's moving as well, again, there it is, don't fear that you're going to miss out on this love or anything's missing right now, because it isn't. Focus on the love between you. Because when I'm connecting with his energy, it's like he's doing what he needs to do to be with you the right way. I'm not feeling at all that the love's gone or, there's anything else that he's running towards. He needs to clearly find himself in some way if he's done that, but it's the intensity of the love. It's like he's run from the love and he needs to run into himself to be able to deal with what's going on. So what do we need a message here? We've got, he said, I'm so alone. He feels very alone in his life, and he's saying, when I sleep, I can dream of you. So when he's asleep, he's dreaming of you because he feels alone. So whatever he's doing right now, even if he's doing it for the right reasons, for his higher good and his higher learning, he does feel very alone. And he's actually going to sleep so he can dream about you. But I definitely feel that you're coming back together. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Game of Thrones deck, Mike. I love it. I just thought bringing some tarot today. We've got Anjuan says, hi Liz, any message about DM's current thoughts and feelings? So what's he currently thinking and feeling about you? Okay, we've got the Eight of Swords. So he's trapped in a situation, or he feels trapped in a situation that, he needs to move out of. This could be his energy. He's saying, I hate being anywhere you're not. So they give me fear. A lot of fear coming up there. So he's saying, I hate being anywhere you're not. And he's trying to get out of that situation. He's feeling trapped in a situation right now that he hates being in. And he's trying to release himself from that. So that's what he's going through. What else does he want you to know? Okay, we're saying, I hate being where you're not. So that's a big message about him changing his life. Because he loves you. Look at that, I love you. Straight message out, very clear message today, no messing about. He's saying, I love you and I hate being anywhere you're not. And I'm trying to escape from that. I'm trying to get out of that trapped energy that's holding me back. So that could be a situation, or it could be his own fears. But he's saying, I love you and I need you to know that. I hope that helps, okay? Leo, thank you for the donation. I'm just going to go back up the chat until I get your question. I can see you've just popped it in there. Let me just, I'm moving the chat up now though, so bear with me a second. I'm going to do a message for M says, hi love, what are the intentions and feelings of Fahad towards Mina? So I'm going to do this one, then I'm going to do Leo, okay? So what are the intentions or feelings of Fahad towards Mina? Everything reminds me of you. So everything right now is reminding this person of you. Whether it's someone they see in the street or, something they, made aware of through the sign synchronicities. Yeah, definitely hermit energy. So really what's happening here is, this person is within themselves and they're being reminded of you. Everything is reminding them of you. So this is also a big message about them realizing how precious you are, how special you are, what you mean to them. But they've needed to go within to do that, so there's a lot of illumination taking place. We've also got a crow there, which is about connecting psychically, connecting telepathically, connecting with the higher self. So definitely feel your person is going through a little bit of an awakening right now to remember how powerful this love is. But everything is reminding me of you. I hope that helps, okay? So Leo, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from Pisces? So what does Pisces want? Wow, it flew out the deck. Flew out the deck. Where's it gone? There it is. Okay, yeah, I love you. So the main thing there is I love you. Look at the bottom, okay? I love you. And you is in capital letters. So don't worry about anybody else. I love you, okay? I was a fool to let you go or to be getting into this situation. Saying, why did I even get into this? I was such a fool. So what he's talking about is a situation he's in that he needs to release himself from, or whatever situation they are in that they need to release themselves from. And they feel like a fool for getting involved in that because he loves you. So it's like he said, I'm so sorry for not being with you right now. I feel like a fool. I love you. I need to make it right, okay? So that could be he's in a situation he needs to get out of. And, he's going through a big transformation right now. You have telepathic communication. This full moon is bringing in eclipse, okay? And it's going to turn things around. So the death god is about transformation. It's about the way you change. So he's changing. This person is changing not only to be with you and for you, but for themselves. So the moon is bringing in a lot of changes here. Where this person is questioning their life right now, why they've done things they've done, why they've behaved certain ways. I was such a fool. I love you. I need to sort that out. And, there's a lot of reflection energy coming in here as well. So definitely feel your person's reflecting on you and reflecting on things. And the moon is bringing in a great transformation. So get excited about life because magic is coming in. Your person is saying, I love you. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message for me and my person? So what do you need to know today? What's the message today for you and your person? So the message coming through. Oh, yeah, try to pick it up. It flew on the floor. We've got the Nine of Swords. So, the Nine of Swords energy is, look at the wolf there. The wolf looks very sad, doesn't it? Because it's in a situation it needs to get out of there. It needs to move out of those bars. It doesn't want to be behind those bars. So your person feels like they are stuck in something behind bars. Now, the Nine of Swords is also about unnecessary worry, which can cause stress, sleepless nights, that kind of thing. So when I'm connecting with your person, I feel they are in a situation right now that they need to release themselves from. And they're feeling very sad. And this is also about dreaming about where they want to be. It's like your person is saying, I've got a vision now and I'm telepathically showing you what that vision is of what I want. So I feel there's a lot of telepathic communication coming in here. You just have to be open to listening to that. The wolf is a sign of that energy. That's where your connection is right now on the 5D realm. But your person is very sad and feeling lonely and isolated and saying, look at this, I'm sorry for everything. I promise to make this right. There are so many things I want to share with you. And that's really what I'm connecting. It feels like when I'm connecting with the wolf, if you look at the wolf's face there, that's what he's saying. There's so many things I want to share with you. This is what's on his mind. That's why he looks sad. Because he's sad because he isn't there. He's stuck somewhere else. He's stuck. Imagine like if someone's in a house, for example, they're looking out the window. It's the same energy. It's like he's looking out the window thinking, I wish I was elsewhere. I wish I was sharing times with you, and I'm sorry for everything. And you've got the promise, so again, you could start seeing the stag. And the stag actually comes out in Sunday's reading I've channeled earlier today. So he said, I'm sorry for everything. I promise I'm going to make this right. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anne. Thank you for the donation, Anne. I'm anxious. I'm meeting Frank alone after 4.5 years. Message. Well, that's amazing news, okay? Call on Archangel Honiel to calm you down, okay? Don't let the ego spoil it. Okay, don't let the ego... And, when I'm connecting with this as well, remember, the ego causes issues. You are twin flames. Look at the power of the love there. Okay, that power of the love will never go. And just because he's trapped in a situation right now does not mean that love isn't there. So again, it's the ego that causes problems. The devil that sits on the shoulder that whispers in fear. So don't let the ego mess it up for you. Breathe and be at peace and be at ease. And remember to be flexible and adaptable, because I do feel that he goes through his ego, because of his situation. So he wants to be with you, but sometimes his fears around what he's doing and where he is can hold him back. So again, don't let fear hold you back. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? I want to heal. Will you help me? So this is what you may even talk about. He's saying to you here, I want to heal. I want to get better, which means he wants to be a better person. He wants out of his situation. He wants to break free of these chains. And he's saying, will you help me? That's what he wants. He wants you to help him. And the way you help him is listening, being there, being the light, really, being the lighthouse. Not giving him an opinion, just listening to him and allowing him to move forward in his own way. Not trying to rush or force anything, just allowing him to show you who he is. And that's really what's going on, and if I was connecting with this, I would say what he needs to do as well here is call on heaven. He needs to call on Jesus to break those chains, because he's really saying, I want to heal. Will you help me? He needs help to break free of this situation he's in. And I feel that's what he really wants to talk to you about, to let you know that he is going to break free of this situation. It's causing him pain, to make changes. But that love is always there. So again, the message is if anything happens to stop this from happening the way it's meant to, in other words, if anything gets delayed or, if anything happens, just breathe, because it's only the situation and his fear around it that might hold things back. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm going to bring in as well a message from my new karmic deck as well here. So what else do you need to know? This is for Anne. I'm on Anne right now. I dream about escape. He wants to escape that situation. He wants to escape these chains. He dreams about it. Okay, that's what he wants you to know. He's really struggling. He needs to get out of that situation. I hope it helps, okay? Ali, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, what's my ex's feelings and does he have regrets, okay? So what are your ex's feelings? Jump straight out. He wants to come to you in a better energy. So he feels like he couldn't either give to you the right way, or he wasn't mature enough to give to you the right way. He needs time. So he's saying, I need time. Of course he has regrets for things. He feels regret that he wasn't able to give you enough, or, he wasn't able to, he wasn't balanced enough. Because he feels like he wants to offer you that coin, and that coin can be financial support, being a real partner to you. And he said, I'm sorry I wasn't like a real partner to you. There may be many things that he did that triggered you in some way or frustrated you, or, you felt like you were maybe always the one putting the effort in or doing certain things. And he's apologising for that. He said, I need time to figure things out. I need time to be able to move towards you the right way. So give it time, and it's very likely he's going to return. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you for those donations, guys. I'm just going to go back up to the chat where I was. So we did Risto, we did Serbi, we did Gina, we did M. So I'm going to do a message for Surrendered. Says, hi Liz, any messages for my financial situation? I had to spend a lot since 2022, causing my savings account to starve. So let's bring you in a message from Archangel Ariel. What do you need to know? So Ariel is saying to you, let me get a clear card. There it is. It's trying to come off on top. Look at this. All you need to do to turn around your financial situation is believe in yourself. Because when you believe, it's the most powerful tool in your box. So you just need to believe in yourself a bit more, to believe and know that you can turn this around. And also to remember that, your true bread, your financial success and support, it comes from heaven. It doesn't come from a paycheck or a job or anywhere materially. It comes from heaven. So yes, you might think, well, yeah, it does. It comes from my job. But that's created through heaven. So in other words, all you have to do is believe in yourself, and you're going to turn things around. And obviously believe in heaven to assist you with this. So in other words, you're going to be okay. So don't worry about it. If you've got time to worry, what have you got time to do? You've got time to pray. I hope that helps, okay? If you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up as well. Thank you to everyone who's here today. So next question we're going to do is for, I'm just moving up the chat here. We've got Prometheus says, hi, can you do a reading for me? So what does Prometheus need to know right now? What does Prometheus need to know? If there's anything you're trapped in right now, you have the power to turn that around, okay? You have to think bigger than what you're currently thinking. You've got to think bigger. You can have anything you desire. So you have to think outside of the box and trust that you can release yourself from anything you are stuck in, anything you're struggling with, anything that seems to be challenging you. You have the power to turn this around. So there's good news coming in, when you are being asked to trust yourself a little bit more. Be proud of what you're already achieving. Okay, promotion and recognition is possible at this time. So what I'm really feeling here is you're only trapped in a situation because you feel that you are. Now, that could be an actual physical situation, or it could be you're in fear of something. And the angels are asking you to see things in a higher way. And then you're going to achieve what you want. You're going to move forward the right way. So you can make anything happen in your life, but you have to believe in yourself and take back your power by trusting in yourself. So, that's really what I said even before I pulled the cards. You've got to trust in yourself. So when you do that, anything is possible. So remember, sometimes we put ourselves into a limiting situation because we have limiting beliefs. So you have to break free from them because this is a limitless universe. I hope that helps, okay? Annie Satal says, hi Liz, can I have a message from S? Things are quiet, but dreamed of him all night last night. Any movement? So if you're dreaming about him, it's a big sign you are aligning. So the card flew out on the floor. Look at this, please be mine. That's what he wants. He wants you to be his. So he's saying, please be mine. So that's a big message about coming back together in the physical world. What else do you need to know? Instagram follow. Okay, so there could be some follow coming on Instagram. Now, I'm not sure if you are on Instagram, but it feels like he's going to be connecting with you in some way through social media. And they give me a little bit of fear. So he may be watching your social media, or may be wanting to come to you in some way. But what I'm really seeing in there, and you've probably seen it too, is the stag. Okay, so the stag is a big message about following the heart, transforming, coming to you, and obviously the sign of being together. So, this is also about following you because you are a leader. So I feel like he's saying, I'm going to follow in your footsteps. I'm going to move towards you. I want you to be mine. Please be mine. So there's also a little bit of fear there around, if you've moved on, if there's anyone else in your life or anyone else around you. And I definitely feel that he could be checking you out on social media to kind of get a understanding of what's going on in your life. I hope that helps, okay? But you could well have a follow on Instagram or any other social media platform. We've got Leo, thank you for the donation. I'm just waiting for your question there. There it is. What's coming for me? Any messages? So what's coming for you? What's coming for you? Jump straight out. We've got the 8 of Cups, walking away from something for something better to come in. So what I'm connecting here is, and there may be fear around this, okay? So you may have to walk away from something. And this could be something you've been doing for a while. So, when I connect with this could be financial. So maybe you are being guided to change your job, or, and depending on how long you've been in that job or the type of people around that job, that can cause pain. But I feel that there's something better for you. So it feels like you may have to walk away from something to bring more into your life. And I feel that's financial gain. So what else do you need to know? Let's bring in a little message for you from Archangel Ariel. Jumped on the deck there. You were supported. So anytime you worry about money, ask yourself why. It's only fear that is trying to control you, and fear is not real. Understand that you will always have enough and be taken care of, just as you were as a child. Put your trust in God. He's saying, I lost my job. Just seen it. I lost my job this month only. Well, there you go. So, you've walked away from something. There's something better coming. It doesn't matter whether you've lost your job or you've walked away. The point is, it's happened for a reason. It's happened because something better is coming. So the angels want you to know you were supported and you were taken care of. When you were a child, you were given what you needed. Okay, so put your trust in God that everything is working out. So don't fear what you've lost. Just know something better is on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Vixen, thank you for the donation, honey. Should I join the morning session or evening session in the gym? Well, obviously do what's right for your lifestyle, what feels better. But let's have a look. What's the energy around the morning? And what's the energy around the evening? Okay, so the energy around the morning is, let me just put the other one. Yeah, so it feels like the 9 of Coins, okay, is a really great card. It means, and obviously the morning, what do we do in the morning? We feel great in the morning, we feel refreshed, we feel we've got energy. So sometimes the morning is better for these things because we have energy, but it feels like there's some block there around the morning there. Let's just have a look at and again, both of them are going to bring what you want. So you could even rotate these, if you're able to, but it feels like you've got to ask yourself this question because there's some blocks in the way of both of them right now. Okay, because we've got the 9 of Coins and we've got the 6 of Spears, which are both really positive cards, but they're both in reverse here. So it feels like you're blocking this in some way because you're not obviously 100% sure. And when people are kind of coming in my chat and saying yes or no, it's not as easy as a yes or no because there's other factors in the way. Okay, and you say, I pass at 7 a.m, but I love morning gym. And that's because it's showing you, I feel you're much more a morning person in a way than an evening person. You're still successful in the evening, don't get me wrong. It will still be successful. But it's like in the morning you just feel, I've got a spring in my step and it all feels nice. Whereas it's showing you there'll be lots of success as well around the evening session. So both will do good for you, but both are blocked right now because you may not be seeing it clearly. So what I'm actually feeling is maybe do both. because I feel both will bring in success. But I feel the morning session will make you feel good because it will energize you. But I feel that there'll be success around the evening sessions. So there could be something that you receive from the evening sessions, some kind of recognition, or, some kind of something powerful comes into you. It could even mean meeting someone special or something like that in the evening sessions. I feel doing both will benefit you. I hope that helps, okay? Next question is Moon says, thank you for the donation. Message from DM Liz, my ears have been blocking, thanks. So if your ears have been blocking, you're clearly receiving downloads as well. I actually went through myself this morning. I had a real ringing in my ears, like a download coming in. I actually went deaf in one of my ears for a little while. It doesn't last that long. But if your ears have been blocking, it's because you may be blocked to something you are being guided to hear. Okay, because when the ears block, it's because the ear chakras are being cleansed in some way. You may not like what you're hearing, or you may need to hear a message more clearly. So what do you need to know? We've got, there could be some chaos going on that you may not like, or you may not like hearing about, and this isn't necessarily in your own life. This could be in the world. Maybe there's some world energies affecting you, and you just want to go within. When we get retreat, it's about pulling away. It's about going within while all of this is going on. So I feel that there's something going on either in your own life or in the outside world that's affecting you right now, and you're not really liking what you're hearing about it. So the angels are asking you to retreat. This can also mean things like we hear something and it affects us, like something's going on in the news and you don't like what's going on in the news. So move out of it. My mum used to say to me, Liz, you need to know what's going on in the world. And I'd be like, no, I need to know what's going on in Lizland. I don't need to know what's going on in the world. So if you need to pull yourself out of the outside world and any energy of that to go within yourself, then that's the right thing to do. Let's do a little angel message for you. And you can call on Archangel Raphael to unblock your ear chakras. So good news is on the way. So whenever's going on, good news is coming, okay? The angels say enjoy this moment as things are about to get much better. So things are going to get better for you, no matter what chaos and upheaval seems to be going on. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation, honey. Will Demetrius try to contact me, and when? So will Demetrius try to contact you, and when? You've got the Two of Spears. Well, you want this right now. Okay, you're wanting him to come to you. So the angel's saying to you, stop wanting him to come to you. Focus on yourself right now. You've already set your intention. You want him to return and contact you. And this dragon here is assisting. Okay, because when, obviously this is Two of Spears as well. In February, the wood dragon came in. So the wood dragon is creating the way. Okay, the dragon is blasting things out of the way and creating the way. So you have to have faith that he's going to contact you at the right time. Okay, so instead of waiting around, when we're looking out of a window, nothing ever happens. It's like when you're looking at something, the kettle boiling, it doesn't seem to boil. So instead of waiting or wondering, focus on you. Focus on living your best life. Focus on loving life right now. And have faith that he'll contact you at the right time. So what does he want to say to you? Saying the last pictures you sent me live rent-free in my mind. Damn. So he is thinking about you and he is looking at your photos. Whether that's in his mind or any photos that he's received from you or he's seen about you. But he's saying, damn, what that means is, wow, you're beautiful. I'm thinking about you and missing you. And I feel that dragon is also representation of him moving towards you. So instead of waiting and wondering, start making your life amazing and working on you, and then he'll return. So I haven't got an actual timeline of when, because you're on his mind right now and anything could happen. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Edgar, says guidance on current situation. So what do you need to know? Thank you for the donation. Guidance on current situation. Your dreams are going to come true. Okay, but you have to understand that you have to let go of the when and the how, because right now there's reflection taking place, there's healing taking place. Whatever's happening within your life, you have to work on yourself right now. Something is shifting between April and September for things to move forward the right way. So the angels are showing you here your dreams are going to manifest. It just may be right now that your person may be a bit defensive or they may have retreated in some way. And instead of you worrying about it all and stressing over it and trying to be there, you have to give back to yourself. Because what I'm seeing here is this person here needs time and space and room to figure things out. And, you need to just let them do that. It's like instead of watching over them or wondering what's going on. So I feel what you need to do is work on you right now. This is a journey of self-love after all, and giving back to the self. So the angels are saying to feel better, to feel calmer, to feel more at peace, you have to step back from the situation and see it in a higher way. And then you understand why things have happened the way they have, or why this person may have retreated from you in some way or needs some time to make things happen the right way. So I feel between April and September, it's a journey back to yourself. Focus on you and your goals and your dreams and what works for you. And the message coming through for you from heaven is walk away from the past to begin again. So this is what's happening. Okay, there needs to be a fresh start. So when you walk away from a relationship, job or situation that may have outgrown your soul in that moment, something better can come in. And you're saying, then should I just leave? It's not about leaving. It's about walking away from the struggle, walking away from the past, allowing things to settle naturally down, letting the dust settle. So it means instead of trying to make everything right, or instead of trying to initiate communication or reach out or whatever it is you may be trying to do, you need to take a step back and focus on yourself and allow this person to come forward to you. But the angel's saying, something has changed and shifted within the connection. It's time for a new beginning. Okay, that's what you need to know. You need to sit with the message to understand it. And then you don't judge yourself or anything else. We've got Vixen. Did I do a message for Vixen before? Vixen's donated again there. Vixen says, there we go. Strategies on scoring well on practical exams and some end semester exams. Call an Archangel Zadkiel. Okay, call an Archangel Zadkiel, because Zadkiel will help you to remember information. Will help you to remember what you need to remember, because he's the angel who connects with that. So calling on Archangel Zadkiel will help you with scoring well, because you'll be able to remember information. And also maybe call on Archangel Shamuel. So Shamuel and Zadkiel, but I feel, the more angels you call in, the more complicated it can get. So call on Archangel Zadkiel, and he will help you to remember what you need to know. Okay, and that will assist you with scoring well, because you'll be able to do what you need to do. You'll be able to remember. And obviously this is practical exams as well, so it's also doing things, and you'll remember how to do things, or you'll feel at peace doing things. You'll just remember automatically. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Steph, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any guidance for me? So what do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? The message coming through is stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. Remember who you are. Speak your truth, fight for what you want. So this is reminding you that you are a leader. You are here to lead and guide and be of service. So whatever's going on right now within your connection, you're building a solid foundation for your future. So you need to keep the faith as the last details are manifesting, and work on you right now. Staying true to yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me a second. I just need to refresh my chat because it's gone off a little bit. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to bring it back up. Sometimes I have to, when I've been on about an hour, this happens and I have to refresh it. So there it is. That's better. Okay, it's just coming back on. Okay, so thank you for those donations, guys. I'm just waiting for my chat to come on. It's just skipping through the adverts. There we go. I'm just going to go back to where I was in the chat. So I know obviously everybody is asking questions here. You just have to be a bit patient. So some of my chat's disappeared. So I'm going to start where it takes me to. So it takes me to the Cosmic Flame, who says, let me just go back up. The Cosmic Flame, just see it's gone back down now. Just bear with me a second while I bring this up. The Cosmic Flame says, my twin flame Brian is on the other side. Any messages? I'm sending you so much love. I have created a deck to connect with twin flames on the other side. This is Divine Masculine and Spirit Oracle. So I'm going to connect with this, okay? So what does Brian want to say to you? So Brian is saying to you, I did what I came there to do. I've got another card as well. So what Brian is saying is, there's a reason why I had to leave. Okay, there's nothing you could have done differently. There was a reason. So he said, I did what I came there to do. I did what I came to Earth to do. and it's okay to move on. Wow. So it's like he's giving you permission to move on. Now, obviously, you can never move on from him because you are one, but you may want to experience a soulmate, or, you want to experience love in this life. It's like he's saying it's okay for you to experience love. It's okay for you to move on. It's okay. Not that he needs to give you permission, but, it's nice to hear that, because it's like he's saying, I did what I came there to do. And now I'm on mission right now. Because, when masculines pass before the feminine in that way, they are also on mission. They will be collectively helping other divine masculines. They will be collectively up there doing good. And I feel that's what he wants you to know. So he's saying it's okay for you to move on. I did what I came there to do. I hope that helps. Okay, remember, he's always there right by your side. And, this is a great deck if you want to connect with, what he wants to say to you. It's a bit different than the other deck I created. The other deck was, messages from the other side. So messages from the other side are from anyone, whereas that directly connects with a previous lover, or, a divine masculine or a twin flame. Oh, you have that deck. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for buying that deck. Okay, yeah, it's a beautiful deck. I love creating it as well. It was so nice to connect with the other side. Seong's Domain, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, can I get a message for the dreams lately? They've been very chaotic and all over the place, and I can't make sense of them. Well, really, you don't need to make sense of them. You just need to trust that your subconscious mind is doing what it needs to do to heal and to prepare and get ready for what's coming. So the message coming through, first of all, is my stability is causing me problems. So what your person wants you to know is that their life is causing them problems right now. Their life, their stability. So that could be connected with finances. It could be a karmic situation. It could be the job. There's things going on in their life that's causing them problems. And you're kind of being shown that in your dreams. And there may even be things that you're going through in your life that are causing you problems that you are working through in your dreams. Because when we are in dream state, we're in a safe place. We're able to explore things in a safe way that maybe we wouldn't be able to experience in a safe way in the physical world while we're waking, while we're awake. So it's really about moving through problems. So I feel that you are working through problems in your sleep state. And that's why you may not make sense of it. So just understand and know that whatever's going on, it's being healed. When we are dreaming, it's a really powerful thing, because we're able to let go. We're able to let go of fears. We're able to let go of things that we may not let go of in the physical way when we're conscious. So there's a lot of healing taking place around you right now. And that's what you need to know. I'm also going to pull you a tarot card. The message coming through here, we've got, there's a light at the end of the tunnel coming in. That's what you're being shown. It feels like, as you move towards June, things are going to get easier. So you don't really need to make sense of the dreams. You just need to know that whatever's happening, it's going to make your life better. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Vixen with another donation there. Thank you, honey. I'm just waiting for your question. We've got Jill. Thank you for the donation. Jill says, Matt sent a message on Tuesday but deleted before I could read. What was the message? I have tickets to a show this weekend. Is it safe to invite him or wait? So what did he really want you to know? He's missing you, okay? The moon is bringing in emotion. So I feel he said something through his emotions, and then he felt vulnerable and deleted the message. But, he's missing you. He's missing you wherever he is, whatever he's doing. He's craving you, he's wanting you, he's missing you. And the moon is bringing up that emotion. Okay, so should you ask him to this show? Okay, well, obviously you're going to need strength, to do that. It takes strength to do that. But I feel that, he needs strength. It's like he's gaining strength right now. He wants to be around you, but, he's judging himself for things. So he could go either way. It really just depends what energy he's in the moment when you send him the invite. Do what feels right for you. It's always about how you feel. How would you react or respond to this? If you would react in a judgy way, if he can't come to this, or if he doesn't reply, or, if something doesn't go how you want it to go, how would you respond or react to that? Would you get triggered or would you be okay? You have to ask yourself that question. If you feel you get triggered in any way, then it's always best to wait. But I feel that the message here is he's feeling very emotional. And when they're feeling emotional, anything can happen. What else does he want you to know? Message coming through. Yeah, be patient with me, please. So again, it may not be the right time because he still needs time. So it's entirely up to you. I can't say to you, you should or should not do this because it's all a learning curve. It's entirely your decision and your choice. But he's saying to you, please be patient with me. And it showed you that as well when he deleted the message because he wasn't feeling ready. He thought he was. And then his emotions were there and he felt vulnerable. So he deleted the message. So it's nothing bad. It's just the fact that he was feeling emotional. And this is because of the moon as well, because the moon's already affecting us. That we're in Aries season. It makes them want to take action. It's all these energies are flowing in. So he's saying, please be patient with me. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Renee, thank you for the donation, honey. Renee says, hi, I'd love a message from my person. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for being here, honey. Let's see what the angels want you to know first of all. So the message for you is we've got your next birthday is going to be connected with mission in some way. So, you could be reaching out around your next birthday. This could be connected with mission. But I feel that your next birthday, when is that, by the way? There's going to be some important mission taking place here. So this could be connected with the age that's coming or, the actual mission itself. Something big is shifting here. So what does he want to say to you? Say hi to your family for me. I miss them. Wow. So, it's like he's thinking, I miss people. I miss spending time with people that you spend time with. So he may be thinking about certain people in your life and he's kind of thinking, I miss being around you. I'm wondering how people are. I wonder how your family are. So it's more about he's curious how you are because he's saying, so are you seeing anyone new? So when I feel he's in the energy of curiosity, how are your family? Are you seeing anyone? What's going on with you? And this is the energy he's in, which is a big message about finding out what you're doing and coming back into your life. So he's saying, so are you seeing anyone new? What's going on with you right now? How are your family? How are your friends? What's happening in your life? He's curious. He wants to be asking about your life. And that's because you have a mission together and he's trying to find a way back in. And this could be happening around your next birthday. So it's clearly something happening around this date that's connected with your mission. And it doesn't matter whether he's, spent time with your family or not in a physical way. Obviously, you are the same soul family. So you're all connected up there anyway. So in other words, he knows people that you know because you are one with all things. So he's saying, I'm just trying to find a way in to see what you're doing. So I feel he's going to be asking about your life to try and move back into your life. That's what they do sometimes. They have to have a reason to come back to you. And that's what I feel he's finding, a reason to come back into your life. And that's his mission right now, which could take place around your next birthday. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. We've got Kate Turner, thank you for the donation on the island. I could really use a message today. So what do you need to know? Wow, a lot of cards falling out here. So I'm taking the ones I'm guiding to. We've got reach out and we've got moon cycles. Okay, we've also got the energy of healing. So this moon cycle, we've got a full moon, okay? The full moon is bringing in the energy of healing and cleansing and power to be able to allow this person to reach out to you. And the fall energy, I feel, is you understanding that things are falling into place. It's preparation right now. So again, it may not be that you come together until the fall season, but you're being prepared for this. This is the promise of your union. You're being reminded this is an eternal connection. You've got a few cards coming out here. I feel they are for you. So it's an eternal connection, which means you are twin flames. There's research taking place. So you're both understanding what this love is. And this is this year. This is happening this year. He's stepping into power. So your person is saying, okay, I'm stepping into my divine masculine power this year. This year, I'm doing research about our connection because it's eternal. I'm giving you a promise this year that I'm preparing for you and you're preparing for me. I'm giving you a promise this year that in the fall, things are falling together. That I am going to reach out to you and I am healing around this moon cycle. And that's what you need to know. And I feel that's why you may be feeling the way you're feeling, because you're reflecting on everything. And there's a lot of emotion around you right now. So there's a lot of emotion and power. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Shelley. Thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Mark, please. So what do you need to know from Mark today? What does Mark want you to know? Jump straight out. I need time, but there's also another card that moved over, but it's going to happen soon. Okay, I need time, but it is going to happen soon. And you might think, well, when is soon? Well, remember, we have to let go of the when and be at peace with that. So he does want to reach out to you. He just needs a little bit of time. And I feel that, he may be a bit defensive in his life right now. So there's things that he's dealing with that he doesn't want you to be a part of. That's when they don't want to drag us into drama and that kind of thing. So he's saying, we are going to be back together soon. I just need time to deal with whatever drama I'm going through. So he's going through a bit of drama right now, chaos in his life. And he's asking you to have faith that, soon it's going to happen. Is there anything else you need to know from heaven right now? We've got strength. You're being given the strength you need to deal with this. And he's being given the strength he needs to be able to speak his truth. And I do feel as well that he is receiving number sequences and you're receiving messages in a tarot reading and you're both receiving vivid dreams because you are ascending. Okay, they're the messages coming through. So you're both going through ascension. That's why your dreams may feel a bit more vivid. You're receiving answers in tarot readings and he's receiving answers in number sequences and you're both being given strength. I hope that helps, okay? We've got a donation there from Divinely Empowered Love. Thank you. I'm just waiting for your question to come in, honey. Oh, there it is. Hey, everyone. Love you all. Just waiting for your question to come in. While I'm waiting for your question, honey. Oh, there it is. Okay. Do you have a message for my twin flame and I? My name is Natasha and his name is Joe. Welcome, Natasha. Sending you lots of love. So what's the energy right now you need to know? So we've got the King of Cups. He does want to reach out to you in the right way. He does love you. He wants to open his heart. He wants to be in union with you. He wants a relationship with you. He's saying to you, don't ever change who you are. So what he's saying to you is you are perfect for me in every way. You don't need to change anything about yourself. You don't need to change who you are. You are special to me. You are everything that I want. And he's Pisces. So, I don't really connect with the energies in that way. But, you picked up on that. So he's showing you he's doing a lot of deep thinking and processing about his life and his life with you. And also we got staycation and kindness. So it's like what he thinks about is actually being around you in a staycation. So there could be that coming up where you spend time together, somewhere at home or, you rather than going on a vacation together, you stay at home somewhere together. And that may be something that he's actually thinking about, connecting with, or something he's showing you is coming in the future. And he's saying you're so kind and gentle and lovely. He loves your kindness. That's part of your power, that you are kind and gentle, that you are loving and, you empower his soul. So he wants you to know that. So the message coming through is he's saying, don't ever change who you are. You are kind and lovely and beautiful. And that doesn't mean you are a walkover. It means you are a powerful spiritual being on this earth. You are an earth angel. He's inspired by your kindness. He loves who you are. Don't ever change who you are. And he's saying, I want to offer you love. I want to be with you. And he's actually thinking about spending time with you where you can spend time together, from the outside world. So rather than saying, I'm just coming round for an hour, I'm just going to have a night with you. It's more like he wants to have a holiday with you or some proper time with you, but it's not going to be away from home. It's going to be somewhere at home. For some reason, you need to know that, okay? I'm also going to bring in a message from the DM draft messages. Yeah, I hate being anywhere that you're not. And my life's a big joke. So there is things he's healing in his life. There are things he's not happy with in his life. And he needs to heal that and deal with that. And he's saying, I just hate being anywhere that you're not. So this is a big message about movement here. You guys are going to come together quite soon here. Can't give you a date because it's not showing yet. Because, if there was a date there, I would give it to you. But it feels like it's going to happen around this kind of staycation energy. There's something happening around this. He wants to stay with you. And that can also be about you, being you and not giving up on things and trusting the love. I hope that helps. Okay, that's what you need to know. And we've got Man, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I'm having night frights recently. No reason. Getting up with racing heart in the dark was the guidance for me. Also, any message from him today. So, sometimes we can experience that when, we're going through something inside. There's some kind of fear there or you're experiencing fear that your person is going through. Heart racing is connected with stress, but it can also be about urgency and wanting to make changes. And I feel it's really more connected with what your person is experiencing. So Archangel Michael is saying prayer will help. So if you're going through that, call on Archangel Michael, because he will obviously protect you and keep you safe, but he'll also calm your energy down. So you can affirm and say, Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone you may call on. So it isn't just about calling on Michael or, God or anyone else. You may have a specific guide that you call on. I ask for your divine intervention with this situation. So you can say, I hope that you can help me to have a better night's sleep. Thank you for assisting me to feel calm. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. So it feels like there's decisions being made and there's miracles coming in. I feel the reason you're experiencing this is because your person is asking for a miracle or trying to find a solution to a situation. So what else do you need to know right now? Yeah, definitely things are moving forward. The energy has shifted since March time anyway. That your person is doing some deep thinking about you and wanting to return to you. But they're also dealing with fear. Yeah, this is what you're connecting with here with these night frights or whatever you're going through. I fear a relationship with you because I don't want it to be another failed relationship. So they've clearly been through some bad relationships and they don't want to mess it up with you. Because, messing it up with you will be the worst thing. That would just cause them immense pain. They don't want to lose you. And they're saying, I'm afraid of getting involved with you in case I mess it up. So that's something that they are anxious about and they are healing. So you have to be patient with this journey, to have patience that it's moving forward the right way. He's just dealing with fears and struggles and issues around his heart space. He said, I can't take being here anymore. So wherever he is, he doesn't want to be there. He wants to leave wherever he is to be with you. So things are definitely moving forward and changing. Just have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Vixen said, yeah, I did ask you to ask your question. Okay, Vixen, I did say, please, can you put your question in for me? You may not have been around when I said that. So just pop it in the chat for me right now, okay? I'm only going to do a couple more, guys, because I'm going to go off. I have got more work to do today as well. I wasn't going to do a live today, but I thought, why not? So we're going to do a message for Rachel. Says, how is my DM doing in his 3D life? So how is he doing in his 3D life? We've got, look at this, Six of Spears. So he's actually becoming more confident right now through something he's doing. So this is good for your connection because the more confident he is, the more likely he is to connect with you the right way. So he's saying, I'm just working on my confidence right now. He may also be going through something at work that's building his confidence. So he could be, this card can symbolize recognition at work, promotion, achieving a dream, that kind of thing. So I feel he's working on things like that to feel better. He's working on things to feel more confident. So he's feeling more confident in his life. So they give me a little bit of fear coming out there though as well. Yeah, we've got Instagram follow. So he may have been watching your Instagram or your social media. So it's not necessarily Instagram. This is just kind of the energy of photos. It's like he's been watching your photos or he's wanting to connect with you in that way. Maybe he's got a photo of you that he's connecting with. That could also be a picture of you in his mind. But he's saying, I want to follow you. I want to be around you. I want to connect with you. I'm just gaining the confidence to reach out. So I feel he's gaining the confidence right now to reach out some way. And this could be on Instagram or some other social media platform that you connect with. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm waiting for Vixen's question to come in. I'm going to do another one though. I'm going to do a message for Prima says, or is it Prima Aurora says, hi Liz, any messages for me? I'm going through a spiritual awakening right now. So what do you need to know? So just be at peace with the spiritual awakening. Take your time. Yeah, Vixen, I can't see. Can you put it back in for me, please? If you want me to answer it because I'm going off soon, please put it in the chat again for me. I can't see it at this moment. So this is for Prina, okay? You're going through a spiritual awakening. When you go through a spiritual awakening, it can bring with it tower moments. It can bring with it chaos because things change. Things start to change. So what the angels are saying to you is, any chaos or upheaval you're going through or anything that's happening around you, it's happening to grow you and change things within you and around you. Okay, so it's happening to create the desired change. So the angels are asking you to breathe yourself back into the present moment and observe it in a higher way. And then you'll see the reasons and understand why you go through the things you do. So when you observe things, you're going to realize why these things are changing or why these things are bringing in chaos or upheaval, because you are changing. And when you change, your life will change. Circumstances will change to move things where they're meant to be. So there's lots of changes taking place within you because you're going through this spiritual awakening. I hope that helps, okay? Ash, we thank you for the donation. Only a message from my DMB and a message from the angels. So what does B want to say to you today? Vixen, can you put me your question in, please? If you want me to answer it, I'm going off soon. This is Rashwi. I fantasize about you more than I care to admit. Okay? So your person spends time fantasizing about you. And they fantasize about coming towards you. So it's not even fantasizing about you in, a sexy way, even though they definitely do that. Right now, they're fantasizing and visualizing coming to you, reaching out to you, no matter what the consequences are. So there could be consequences to this. This could be connected with his situation. He's saying, I really do think about this and I don't really care what people think or what happens. So this is an energy where he's moving towards you. Okay, no matter what the consequences are. So the message coming through for you from the angels is you are a very special person. So remember that. You are special, you are psychic, you are strong. So enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle. Focus on service. That's what you need to do right now. Okay? You need to be focusing on service because that will put you at ease with the timing of things. But you have a very powerful spiritual and strong connection, not just with your person, but with your angels and your guides. And that's what you need to know. Okay. Vixen, I know you may have asked multiple times, but I've got a lot of people in this chat and my chat moves up and down, and I can't find it again. I've asked you to put your question in. I've been very clear about that. If you want me to answer your question, all you need to do is retype it for me. It's as simple as that. Otherwise, you'll have to catch me next time. Because even when you donate, it does not guarantee I answer your question. Okay? So you need to tell me what you want, okay? You're saying a general message, okay? You want a general message. Let's do your message from the answers from above. A general message. What do you need to know? Jumped out. The general message for you is take back your power. That's what you need to do. And pay attention to the signs you're receiving. So the universe is always communicating with you through signs and synchronicities that you need to take back your power. And when you do that, you go within for the answers. You trust in the guidance coming to you. And then you don't need to ask question after question because you recognize that the first answer you received is the one you need. I hope that helps, okay? Going to do a message for Dreams. Thank you, Dreams, for coming in with a donation. Just seeing if I can see your message. Again, there's no question in there, you see. So I'm just waiting for Dreams. Dreams 27, can you put me your message in the chat, please? Because I can't see your question either. If you can pop it me in there, because I'm going off soon, okay? We're going to do a message for, I'm just going to pick a random one. Rekka says, hi Liz, Palami here. Today on the way to my office while I was thinking about him, I saw a butterfly. So that's a big message about transformation. And it was 10:10 on the clock. So that's about power. Is there any message from him today? I'm missing him. Thank you, Liz. So what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say to you today? Could we meet for a little while? I want to stare into your eyes. So these signs you're seeing, the butterfly, the 10:10, it's showing you're going to come together soon. Okay, he's going to contact you soon. He's going to reach out. He's going to say, can we meet up for a while? And the reason why he wants to do that is he wants to stare into your eyes. So you may even notice he isn't really talking. He's just looking into your eyes. He's saying, could we meet for a while? I want to look at you. Isn't that beautiful? So, he's obsessed with your eyes. He loves looking into your eyes because the eyes are the windows of the soul. I hope that helps, okay? Dream says, hi Liz, can I have an angel guidance message about challenges in my life and any message from my person today? So what do you need to know about challenges in your life? You've got in time. So in time, everything happens the way it's meant to. Your journey is in divine time. In time, things heal. So you're being reminded to have faith in the timings. This too shall pass, whatever challenges you're going through. And also things are happening now because There's a lot of power taking place. The swift action happening. So whatever's going on, it's going to lead to rapid results. Okay, the angel's saying if you're traveling, you'll be safe and protected. So anywhere you go, whatever you do, you're going to be safe and protected. And in time, it's going to be okay. So whatever the challenges are, they are going to resolve in time. Okay, it's going to be okay. That's what the angels want you to know. And we've got a social media request coming in from your person here. So they may well request you on social media in some way. They could send you a message there or follow you in some way, or, something's going to come or happen on social media. Okay, and there's a request there. So I feel like what that means is he's going to ask your permission for something as well in time. So you have to have faith in this as well. Maybe you're thinking of updating your social media, or, even going on social media or a certain platform. But you're being asked to think about that right now, because that is also how you could connect in some way. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go off, guys. I'm going to do GR quickly. So no more donations because I'm going to go off. But GR says, hi, Liz, what does Ray think and feel? Thank you for your donation, honey. So what does Ray think and feel? What does Ray think and feel? Jump straight out. Look at this. He's saying to you, he's saying, not again, how can one man cry so much? He's been crying. Crying is cleansing. Okay, so he's been feeling very emotional. This full moon will have brought this out too. So he's saying, not again, how can one man cry so much? So he's been doing a lot of crying behind closed doors. Okay, so he's been feeling a lot. He may never admit that to you, but he does. He's thinking about a date. He's thinking about coming to you. And what I'm feeling with that is he's actually thinking about a date to reconnect with you. So I don't feel it's like going on a date. It's more an actual date where he can move forward and give you honesty and truth. He's retreating for your protection. That's what you're being reminded. So this is the separation energy is for protection. Okay, it happens for a reason. He wants to be honest with you, and he wants to find a time when he can actually reach out and be honest with you. And he's crying, he's releasing emotion, he's healing. So he's going through a big healing process right now. And when they go through that big healing process, what do you need? You need patience. Okay, the angels are also confirming that you are twin flames. These cards are moving on top of the deck there. So the angels are asking you to have faith in the love right now, because he's going through a lot. They want you to have compassion, understanding, and empathy. And obviously when you do reach out to me and we do connect, we can connect with that in more detail. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going off. I've been on for an hour and a half. So if anyone would like information on my live event in May in person in London, just hit the link in the description box below. And hopefully, when I am going live tomorrow, hopefully, I say hopefully just in case, but I'm going to be live tomorrow early, and I'm going to do a night stream, I think, tomorrow as well. So tomorrow you'll have 2 opportunities to get involved. So have a great day. I'm sending you all so much love, and I'll see you soon.